I don't know if you can see this or even sense it, but something terribly is wrong with this, you all. Something's terribly wrong. Something is going on, and I don't watch the news, but that is not supposed to be on his head. He's got a square cube on his head, and he's walking up the steps, and it's in Israel. This is AP News Archive. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. No idea. We're going to look at this footage. We are. Because I saw some really other strange things, you all. Thank you for tuning in, you all. I know you're on here. Frank Cooper, Applebrook's Honey. You all, we got to check this out. Something's going on in Israel, and I don't know what it is. But I'm going to show you this footage. I've got this enlarged right here. And I'm going to take you over to this screen. I'm doing a window capture. So I want you to see what I'm doing. See, this is AP News. Netanyahu on defensibility's judicial overhaul talks. You can see that they're coming up the stairs. This is what's happened so far. I want you to look at this. I want you to see it. So I'm going to start at the beginning. Watch them as they're walking up the stairs. And the guy in black, he don't have a face. This one guy, the second guy to the top, he don't have a face for a while. And the other guy that had the square on his head, he don't have a face coming from behind. I don't know what he is. I don't know who he is. But look, he does not have a face. Can you see it? Oopsie. Okay, let me put it back to me. He does not have a face at all. You can see it. His face is gone. Right here. He don't have no eyes. He doesn't have anything on him right here. He doesn't. Hello. You just want to pretend this world to stop. Yeah, go ahead and pretend. Go ahead. See, I want you all to see and look at the rest of it. Look at their hands. Their hands are gray. Their hands are gray. And this guy that's going to have a thing on his head, it's not a normal head. He's got a black cube on his head, and he doesn't have a face. So let me go back over here so you can see him. Let's put you over here so you can watch him walk up the stairs. Okay, is that the square on his head? Let me come back to me. Does he now have a square on his head? He ain't got the square yet, and this guy over here doesn't have his eyes yet. But his head is not right. Let's watch it. Let me do it, you all. Okay, that one guy's getting his face. They're going up the stairs. They're walking. Can you see anything? Okay, look at his head. Look at his head. Let me put it back. You see his head? What has happened to his head? He doesn't got a head. His face is placed on something else, you all. Is this big enough for you all? Let me get myself out of the way. His face ain't looking right. Let's look at all the other characters. Okay, now granted, this is not the best footage, but his face is clearly out of line. You ain't in Netanyahu, you can't see Netanyahu's face yet. Netanyahu's going to be coming up the stairs, and that's his face right there. All right? Now watch him. Just come over here. Let's see, watch him try to come into existence. See, look at his head. No. Look at what they did to their heads. Look what their head has done. Look at his head. And look at his hands. Look at their hand. Look at his hand. His looks normal. This guy looks like he has a normal hand, even though he's kind of green. But he doesn't look normal. The guy next to him doesn't have a normal hand. He's got a robotic hand, and his face does not match him at all. Okay, let's go over here and look at it. It's going to come up the screen. You all, we got to look at this. I'm serious. We got to look at this because something does not feel right at all. Okay, half his head's got cut off. Half his head is even more cut off. See? Right there. See it? He has half of a head. And his hand is gray. His hand is gray. His hand is white. Looks fake. This guy back here, he has whatever. Let's see what. Okay, he still has a green face. Okay, let's watch this, you all. Wait till we get inside the building. When we get inside the building and they all sit down, you all, it's going to be wild looking. Okay, see half his head. Can you see it? Half his head. Look at his hand. His hand. Can you see his hand? It's not normal. He's got a gray hand. He could be a gray, alien gray. Let's come back over here, you. I want you to see. I hope it's okay with me going in and out of this. Okay. Trying to see what his hand's doing. Okay, you see half his head is gone. Let me put it back to me. You see half his head is gone right there? He doesn't have a head. And his mouth is stuck on one side. And his hand is normal. He's kind of normal, but these are not normal at all. Look at the hands. They're still there. This might be a long video. If you all don't want to watch it, that's fine. It's fine. But we got to look at this. His hand looks like a lash. What's a V-lash mean? I don't know what a V-lash is. What's a V-lash, Johanna? I don't know what a V-lash is. Okay, so we've got people out of the way. Okay, we got bodies. That guy still has the same expression on his face at the stairs. The same expression on his face. You can see at the stairs. He ain't changed his face at all. The same expression. Okay, well, you go ahead and you keep that same expression. Let's come back over here. We're going to look at them walk up the stairs. Okay, that guy's got a face now. The one guy has kind of got a face. This other guy in the blue suit is walking like a mannequin, like a robot. This guy kind of like a robot. Look how he walks. His body looks kind of perfect like, but he's walking kind of like a robot. See, that guy don't have a face either. I think he might be shapeshifter. But this guy, his face is still the same. And look at the guy in the background. He ain't got nothing going on. His eyes are like red. Okay, let's come back over to here. And we're going to do it again because that one guy looks like a mannequin. Okay, we'll just watch them walk up the stairs. See his face. All their faces going out. See it? Can y'all see that well enough? Okay, I don't know who this is behind, but his head is kind of off. His head is off right here. You can see it. It's that one guy who had half of a face. Is who it is. Okay, there's their hands. Let's put it back to me. Let's look. This is no. Okay, this is another guy. He's got a square on his head too. I don't know what he's doing. His head don't look right either. See right there, he's got a square right there on his head. He doesn't. Where's the rest of his body? Look at their feet. Their hands are squares too. You see? Their hands are square. Why are they walking around with their shirt unbuttoned? And this is an important meeting. Really think about it. They're dressed in black and their shirt's unbuttoned. And this is supposed to be an important meeting. I guess. I'm just saying I think it's supposed to be. It may not be. Okay, we just... Okay, no. See, there's his head. You see his head? You see his hand. Look at that hand. Look at that hand, you all. Gina, let's see it. Let me put it back to me. Look at his hand, you all. Look at that. They both got gray hands. And they both have half their heads gone. What is that? Do you think that everything we're seeing on the TV is not real? Do you think that? Everything on the TV isn't real? We're not going to be able to tell the truth. He shouldn't have a hand like that. That's all I've got to say, and he should not have a square on his head like that. He should not. Okay, let's put it back to here. He should not. It's not, there's something terribly wrong. He's still got a square. Look, he's still got the square on his head. You see? Still got his square on his head. Can you see his head? Let me do this. Okay, I'll go over here and I'll do this and you watch his head. Watch his head. See his head? See it? His hand doesn't even move. His hand does not move. All right. I'm going to put it back to me. You have to really, you got to really look at these things really good. Now wait till you see, okay, we want to go look at the screen. We ain't even got through 20 seconds of this video. There he is. Okay. Can you see this arm? Look at the fingers on this man's arm. Can we see it? Look at his hands right there. That's not normal hands. It's not. I think I might... Okay, well. This is going to be supposed to be Netanyahu coming around the side. We still got the square head. Look at that finger on his arm, this guy's arm. This guy might be a human right here, maybe, or a robot. He might be human. But these right here aren't normal. Okay, let's push this back to me. Let's go up the stairs. We got to go up the stairs, you all. Okay, what is that? Somebody... This doesn't look right. You see this? Does that look right with them walking like this? Okay, let's just get past it. Let's get past it, you all. Okay, we're going to try to walk up the stairs. His hand is still doing the same thing. Look at his hand. Look at his fingers. Look at his fingers. Look at him. What is going on? What is going on? His hands are totally different. I don't know who this guy is. He gave me bad energy when I was looking at him coming, because I think he is in cahoots kind of with this guy right here. I really do. Because I think they both had gray hands. Look at his hand. Okay, I'm gonna go back over there with you all. You watch that. You watch that, and we're gonna look at his hand. Watch his hand. Oh, he's closed his hand. How many fingers does he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're curved. Can y'all see his fingers? Oh, look at his other hand. It looks like a claw. Is his other hand a claw? Look at that, you all. Can you see it? What is his hand? His other hand is a claw. Let me see. Let me see if I can get over here. I want to put this to me. I want to look at his other hand. Is his hand a claw? It's a lobster. It's a lobster. His other hand is a lobster. Okay, let me do this. You watched it while I do this, y'all. I'm going to see. Here's where we are on the stairs right now. We're right here, and they're walking. Okay, Netanyahu. Look at Netanyahu's head. Watch Netanyahu's head. Okay, his head is blending in with the wall, and the guy has a lobster hand. It looks, wow, it looks really strange. What's his hand doing? There's nothing in his hand. Okay, you see them as they walk. So he got a cell phone in his hand. Okay, there was something really strange too. See, he doesn't have an eye. Let me put this back to me. Let's come over here. He's looking at him, and watch Netanyahu's head as he's coming up. Okay, they're walking. Everybody's walking. Okay, this is where it gets wild. Let's watch this. Are y'all seeing this? At one point, okay, there's his head. Half his head is gone. His head does not match his face. Look, see, half his head is off. Can you let me put this back. We got to get close on his head. Okay, you are close on his head. Watch his head as we walk. Let's see if we can get it to going. See, like right there, watch his head. How it moves. His head is way up there, probably because he's up the stairs, or he's bouncing up and down when he walks. Okay, there they're walking. He's tall. Then all of a sudden he gets really short. Okay, you're watching it. Okay, they look really suspicious. These people do. Are we on the big screen? I can't tell. Okay, let's see. Look at his head up there at the top. Can you see it? I don't know what it looks like here. See Netanyahu's head? That doesn't even look like his head. It doesn't. Doesn't look like his head at all. No. And when he's in a meeting, he shape shifts on his neck. He does. Watch as they walk. Okay, this is what it looks like right now. They're walking. Okay, they're going to be walking. You can watch as his head. Okay, are we back on it? Okay. See, look at that. That doesn't look like him. And I want to know how he is so young like he was back in the years and years ago. Why does he look the same? That's what I'd like to know, because he should have aged like everyone else. Wait. Okay, look at this guy's face. He's got dark eyes. Let me see. Right here, look at their faces. It just, his hand is distorted. That doesn't even look like a real hand right there from that guy. If there's somebody over there, and look how this guy's face is like cut off. I'm sorry it's taking so long, I really am, and I shouldn't be doing this, taking it this long. I really shouldn't, because it's not good to look at. Okay, watch this. Let's see what it looks like this, y'all. Let's bring them both back. Let's bring them back. Watch this. See, look at the top of that guy's head right there. His hair's not even normal. Look at his head cut off in the back. Look like Netanyahu has a... You probably can't see. You see the back of his head up there at the top. Do you think these are computer-generated images, you all? Oh my gosh. You can see him watching. You can watch him watching, walking. If you look at the top of his head, if you look at the top of his head right here, he's got a square up there at the top, and this guy doesn't have any nose at all. His nose is like completely gone right here. The guy with the flat crew cut, he looks like he's got a square on the top of his head, and his face is going straight down. He has no nose or anything. Something's terribly wrong, you all. It is. And we can watch him walk in. Let's watch, because it was mainly coming up the stairs, and I thought that is really strange. But okay, what's wrong with his face? Look at his face. Look at this guy right here. Can you see him? Let me put it to me. Look at this guy's face. What's he got that on his face for? Let's see that. Let's get him over here, right here. We want to see your face. Why you got a face like that, dude? Are you a real dude? Watch him. It follows him. It follows his face. What is going on? You think he's a reptilian? You think he's an AI? Look at it. Look at that, you all. How can that be moving with him? Can y'all see it? I don't know if I've got it. See that lines on his head, and his chin is a square. Are these computer-generated images, you think? I don't like having to show stuff like this, UI. I really do not like it. I don't like seeing it. I really do not like seeing what I'm seeing. And then, okay, now we're in the meeting. I don't know what they're having a meeting about. I think he's going to overhaul the government or something. I don't know. I haven't been watching the news, but they got protests over there. Excuse me. No. Yeah, I want you to see this. Excuse me. No. Watch him. Watch him. I'm sorry, y'all, but I gotta make this big, and I hope you understand. I gotta make this big. Watch his head. Watch his head. Okay. Can you see his head? Watch Netanyahu's head. You tell me if I need to make it bigger, because, okay, watch his forehead. You see it? Can you see it? Let me see. I don't know if you all could see it. Now, granted, it's not good. It's not a good image, because they don't have super clear 4K, but his head, his face is doing something. They're trying to match. I don't know if this is AI or what on his face. I have no idea. Let me put this back to me, y'all. This is getting me. This is getting hot. It's getting wild. Let me shrink it back down because we got to be able to see more of this, y'all. I do apologize. Let me put it back to. I got it way too big. It's when he's in the meeting, you can kind of see his neck. Look at him. I think this is an AI generated image. Okay. Okay, you all watch that. My phone is saying enter the Apple ID for this phone. No, I'm not. I'm not playing Apple. I'm trying to, okay, this is what it looks like right here. So they're in here, they're setting down, and look at that white dot on the top of the guy's head with the woman. It's got a white dot on his head. I don't know what it's from. Okay, here's Netanyahu. Right here. Can you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Look at his ear. It's got something pointing out of his ear. Can you see it? It's like a stick. A stick or something on his ear. Okay, let me put it back here. We'll go back here and we're gonna look at it, you all. It won't be much longer now. We just got to see what we can see. We can look at it like this. It's not lining up around his neck good. Half his cheek is gone. Can you see half his cheek is gone? Look at his nose. There appears to be lines going up his face, like on that one guy's side of his face. But we can look at this, you all. I want to put a filter on it. I want to put a filter on this. This is the wrong one, Gina. Shoot, I wanted to put a filter on this. I want to put a sharpening filter. Okay. I've got a sharpening filter on it. Does this look like the real Netanyahu? Because I don't know. I don't think he should look that young regardless. There's been too many years that have passed. Okay, you all. Let's look at this. You look at his face. You look at his face, and I'm going to do this. Okay, what's going on in his eye? What is going on in his eyes? Can you see it? All right, it may not be too close up for you to see because I can't really zoom up like I used to when I had my phone. I want you to look in the eyes. Okay, can you see it now? Can you see it now, you all? We've zoomed up. 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 We've zoomed Okay, this is as close I'm going to go. Let you see the eye. You see the line through the eyes and stuff. I don't know if this is real. I'm thinking it's AI generated, or he's got that technology on him, and like someone said, there's some type of a technology that the reptilians use, or the other aliens or something like that, to hide who they are. And someone said that they can't hide behind their technology, the different aliens that are here, and they're going to have to let's look at the screen. I wanted to find a really good thing of him, but I couldn't. What is on his back? What's that behind his back? Is that a woman behind his back? What was that? Is she leaning over his back with a white shirt on? Okay, it looks like it's supposed to be the flag. Okay, there she is. I'm sorry, you all, I got distracted. I got distracted by this thing back here, that white thing. What is it? Because I don't know what it is. Okay. Some of these people don't look... The graphics are not matching up. I don't know who this guy is. Does anyone know who this guy is? He looks kind of serious. Watch his nose, because he swallows. You can see he's swallowing. Then he does his nostrils. I don't know who he is. This is the part right here. I think there's something wrong with his face. Let's do this. Can you see beneath there? It doesn't look like it's real. Right underneath, to see all the jaggediness under his chin. You may not be able to see it if you have a small cell phone. You probably cannot see it. Okay, if these are walking around in real, look underneath there. If they're walking around with humans, how can they do it? And yet, how come we got this jaggedness right here? Can you see it underneath there? They impose the head on a shirt. Okay, thank you. I hope you all can see it. I really do. Well, let me just do this right here. I'm going to go back to that. You can see this is where we're at right here. Let me put it back to me. Didn't they do a deep fake with the Queen of England too? Because I think they did. Look, they got right here on the chin. You can see right on the chin. Look at that. Right on the chin. That watch it. Watch while I do this. You see the black right there? They stuck this face on somebody. Can you see that black, real solid black right there, you all? Right underneath the chin part. You may not be able to see it. Okay. Let me take a picture, because this be really hard for y'all to see. It's right here. This is what his chin looks like on his shirt. It's like this. It just doesn't look normal. It doesn't. Let's put it back to this. You might see something different. Let's just look right here. Okay, I'm going to let y'all see something. Let me put it back to me. I got to get really close up. Did you watch his chin? Watch his chin, you all. Watch his chin on the right side. You see it? I don't know what that is. Now look at that. Oh, wow. You can barely make his face out. You can barely make it out. I don't know whether it's AI or what. I don't know. Look at this. I don't know if this is an artificially generated image. How would we know? Didn't Elon Musk say you will not be able to tell the difference? And they could even start war, they said. AI could start a war. This is real, you all. Oh no, look in his mouth. You see that his mouth? Can y'all see in his mouth? Okay. Okay, you all. Can you see his mouth? This is why I think it's like AI, kind of, sort of. See, it doesn't even look like a real mouth. I will say this, you all. One time when I first started, back in around 2018, when I was doing videos on Facebook, in one of my videos, it looked like I had a computer chip in my mouth, and then I thought, am I AI? I did. I saw it. I hope we're not AI, too. But we're not starting wars. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is too mesmerizing. This is like, he doesn't even have a mouth now. He doesn't got a mouth. If this is not him, then where's the real him at, really? Where are the real people? Okay, you see, okay, you can see it right here. Right here, you can see it. His chin. Watch part of his chin underneath there. You see that little square on his chin? I'm sorry. The little square on his chin. Watch it. Touching the tie. Watch it. You see, it's AI. It's got a square on the chin. Or maybe it's the cloaking technology. Can you see it? See it coming out? It's some type of artificial intelligence, some kind of technology cloaking. If it's a human body or other body, there's some kind of AI technology used in this. You can see it. CGI, yeah. CGI. So look at the side of his face too. AI has studied everybody. Everybody has been studied, you all. They can take your face and my face and do the same thing. Look, see, it's still hanging down. You can see the part of the chin hanging down still. Are we about done with this? This is like going on and on, Gina, honey. I read they say he could start a war. If it's really him, and if it's not him, something else could start a war, you all. What did we see today? If an alien race came, well, they could just do divide and conquer, and they could have us at war with one another. Look at the edges of his face. See the edges of his face? All along the edges. Is it BB? This guy right here, he's human. His face, I don't know who he is, but he makes some gestures, like watch his facial expression, and they take the camera away from him. Watch. He looks upset. He looks upset. He looks flustered. Watch, look at his. And they didn't want to let us see him make his image. His facial expression. They did not want it. This is where it looks AI. It's either AI or that's a reptilian underneath there or something else, you all. Really. Let me take a screenshot. See underneath there at the collar? Do you think it's a superimposed image over a real body? Of somebody or something? See it around the neck? Who is it? Who is playing the role of Netanyahu? Is there any alien movies that they had the technology to disguise themselves, and when it was breaking down, you'd see their true form? You see it? It's not him. It's somebody else or something else. Yeah. Did I put that to the screen, to that right there, you all? I don't know what I'm doing. Let me put this back to me. I thought I had I don't know what I was doing, you all. Did I even show you all that close up like this? I thought I was over here and I was showing this like this. And I don't know what this thing is doing because I don't think it's the real him. Well, they took the Queen. Remember? They did the same thing with the Queen. When they did that fake New Year's Eve thing, they took a regular person, remember? And they used the deep fake and they superimposed the Queen's face on that young woman. They superimposed. So somebody is imposed. This is an imposter. This is an imposter right here, you all. The same thing that's going on like they did with the Queen. Yeah. The same thing. Okay. So that's what they did with the Queen. The same thing. So we don't even know when the Queen died or when she didn't. Okay, y'all, just look at this. I think I'm about done had it. I think I'm about done had it with this video, you all. This is too much. Let me just do this. I don't know how long we've been going on here. Let me just drag it. Are we watching this? Oh no, we didn't done had it. We did not have done had it. Look at his face over here on the side. You see? Watch his cheek on the right side. Watch it. It's glitching. It's glitching. Can you see it? Can you see the glitching? That's right, Winged Affinity. Something's going on. It's the face on that side. Where are the real people? Where are they at? His chin is not right. I wanted to end this video, but his chin is not right, you all. See it? Oh my gosh. This is like, no. This is like kind of depressing. There's no telling what to believe on the TV or anything anymore. There really isn't. I think they have lost control. The chin has done it again, you all. Look at the face, the whole entire. Look at his finger. His finger is messed up too. I don't like the idea that they could be using cloaking technology on beings being imposters. But I guess they could. Let's just look at this, you all. Let's just get out of this place and enough on it. In case we see something different. No, his face did it again. It did it again, you all. Look at that. His face did it again. Square and his face in his right cheek. A long rectangle in his cheek. I gotta get myself in big trouble. I really am. Because Gina can't stop. We're just gonna finish it out. We're almost done. See, I was almost at the end. Okay, they're done. The guy next to him looks really upset, twiddling his finger. Who is that guy? Because he looks upset. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get you off of there, you all. Where am I at? His head was a square. That one guy. He had a square on his head. And, he didn't look right. He really didn't. I'm trying to see if I could see it. Yeah, it's this guy right here. I don't know if what we're looking at is real and or make-believe and or it's real and there's cloaking technology being used and we have imposters. I have no idea, but it's not right regardless. Whatever's going on is not right. We can say that. Whatever's going on in the world, it's not right at all. Because, well, we got you right there. It just isn't. Yeah. The guy with the glasses. Who was the guy with the glasses? You don't know? Oh, Bill Nye, the science guy. Yeah, if you didn't see it with your own eyes, it's not happening. Well, you could say, Gina, honey, we're not seeing you with our own eyes, so you ain't even real yourself. I'm real. I hope I'm real. I hope we're all real. If we're not, somebody said we're living on a computer board. Yeah. I know. Someone said maybe we're the aliens. This world is not our home. It's not. We're just passing through. Oh my gosh. We are living in the Orion constellation. Yeah, I guess we are, you all. This has been so wild, and I really just don't know what to think about all of it. I don't. We're going on for 55 minutes. I am so sorry that this has taken so long to get through. It's kind of disappointing. It really is. When you're looking at the news and you don't know what's real or not. And if war breaks out because we have imposters on this earth, really think about it. If war breaks out because we have imposters on this earth instigating wars, and they're taking over humanity, or they're taking over the earth, and this is their way to do it with their technology, this is really sad. It is. Oh, you're so welcome, Nadine. You are not a robot, yeah. I know we won't know. We won't know until we're no longer on the internet and all we have is each other in real life. That's how we'll know. Yeah, that's right, you all. I'm going to go. I am. So, thank you all for tuning in, and it's disappointing. It is. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. There's no telling. You can go. They say there's entire channels, I think, dedicated to stuff like this too. That's right. Have a oopsie. Gonna hit myself in the mouth. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, Applebrooks Honey. If there's any other moderator on here, thank you. If there's not, thank you all for your comments, regardless, and because they do contribute to the live stream. They do. And let's hope that we don't got an alien race that is trying to instigate war by pretending to be people that we think are there, but they're not. That's right.